Hello everyone. So for a lot of you guys that play PlayerUnknown'S Battlegrounds on the Xbox One and are wondering why crap is just not loading very fast or not loading correctly when you're parachuting down and you think it's online lag, well, it's a couple things. One is the game's not really optimized well for the Xbox One system compared to the PC version. But two, it's more the speed of the hard drive than it is your internet. Anyone playing on an Xbox One X is probably not experiencing a lot of this. When I had my last Xbox One X before it went out on me, I didn't have this problem. But I'm using an Xbox One S now. So if you're using the Xbox One S or the original model and you have the game loaded on your internal hard drive, you're probably going to see a lot of the problems here that I'm going to demonstrate right here. Now the solution to this is to use an external hard drive that has a much faster speed. Like for example, an external SSD, if you're willing to spend the money for it, is really good. I actually use an old SSD I had laying around. It's an old 240 gig by Corsair, and I use a SATA 3 to USB 3.0 adapter. So I'm going to drop right here in the school. There's going to be a lot of people dropping here too. So we're just going to drop straight down, get this to load as fast as possible, and we're going to see what happens. And here we go. Just going straight down as fast as possible here. Yeah, the Xbox One original model and the S actually have a really slow hard drive. So a lot of the textures, oh, there, it's starting to load now. So you just started load for me. It's still kind of blurry. Not too bad though. But if I was playing on the original model, I'd probably even fall through the roof. Alright, so we're going to try this again, try and repeat that test. This time we're flying over the military base. So I'm going to land right here. Right on this apartment. A lot of people I play with that are still having the game loaded on their internal hard drive with the original model, like they'll actually fall through the roof. Like if you ever find a guy playing the game and like you just dropped and you see a guy's like head sticking through the roof or something weird like that, that's usually why. So let's drop straight down as fast as we can. You don't even see the buildings loaded yet. Nothing. Oh, there we go. I'm not comparing like load times with a clock or anything like that. We're checking like actual gameplay here. Okay, textures are still loading. Looks all blurry and shit. Oh, look at that crap. Look at this. What kind of bull crap is this? Yeah, this is what happens when your game doesn't load. This isn't lag. This isn't the internet. This is the internal hard drive on the original Xbox or Xbox One S model. Okay, so now we saved the game contents. We moved it from the internal hard drive to my external SSD. And we're going to try this again. And we'll see the difference here. So if you saw my previous video that I did about me complaining about the Xbox One system, how much I hate it because of the DRM crap, I eventually ended up getting another one just because I had this backlog of digital content. Just kind of made sense not to have like another system laying around, so I ended up getting one, and the wife talked me into getting an Xbox One X since they had them at Costco and they were on sale, and that thing died after a month. exactly 1 month. It just stopped showing stuff on the TV. So, Microsoft, you gotta get your crap together, man. After spending that much money on a console, and when I returned it, it's like, okay, there's no way I can support this system again when the first one died after a month. So I exchanged it for an S, and I went ahead and pocketed the extra $250. Still not buying hardly any Xbox One games. A couple exceptions, like this game here, Pubg, that's about it. Other than that, any game that comes out, I'm buying the Switch version, because I absolutely love the Nintendo Switch. Few exceptions, of course, but yeah. So these results that I'm showing right here, the Xbox One X actually has a really fast internal hard drive, so it's not as necessary to do this with an Xbox One X system, but you should still see some kind of improvement. So it looks like we're going to fly over the school again, so we're going to try the results at the school. Again, this is the game contents loaded on an SSD, and I'm just using a regular SATA III SSD with an adapter cable. You can buy the adapter cables on Amazon for like $10. I mean, you can buy an SSD off of Amazon for like anywhere between $50 to $150, depending on how big you want to get it. You don't have to get that big. I mean, the game's only like 5 or 10 gigs or something like that. Just make sure you get one with a good read and write speed of at least 400 megs a second. Okay, so we're going straight down. Fast as possible. You see rocks and building stuff are loading already. So yeah, the original model Xbox One had a really slow, crappy hard drive. Really sucked. Let's go on this roof. What the hell? So you can see the textures are already loaded. Nothing's blurry or anything like that. The roof was a little blurry for a second. But loaded pretty quickly. I mean, the gameplay environment, I mean, it's a big island, so the game is constantly loading and deloading things as you move back and forth through the island, because the system only has so much memory, only has so much RAM to work with. If you're playing on PC and you got like 32 gigs of RAM or something like that, you don't have to worry about it as much, or if you got a lot of video memory and that kind of thing. Alright, so I want to try this again with the SSD going over the military base. I want to drop at the same location here. So you don't even really need an SSD, just any external hard drive that's faster than the internal Xbox One hard drive will do. You know, just look up some specs and make sure it has a fast read-write speed, or like there. I mean, you can already see buildings and stuff loading. Straight down. Plenty of people dropping down here. Go straight to the roof. I mean, you can already see textures loading on the roof. Yeah, textures are loaded fast. See, look at that. Everything's nice and smooth. Weapons are here already. The brick, everything. So if you're having trouble getting stuff to load fast on PUBG on the Xbox One, put it on an external SSD. It'll fix everything. You don't need to spend $500 for a new Xbox One X console. If you have a computer and already has an SSD in it, I mean, just upgrade that one and buy another one. And even if you do end up getting an Xbox One X, you can still use that as an external. So, I mean, the whole island is like it's a big island, So the reason why this game will benefit from an SSD versus other games is because it's constantly loading and deloading stuff as you're progressing through the island, through the map. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's a lot like in an MMO like World of Warcraft or whatnot. And the system only has so much RAM and video RAM in it, so it can only load so much. Then again, if you want to avoid this entirely, you can get it on the PC. But I got the Xbox version because I like to play with my friends. I'm really hoping to come out with this on the Switch. People say, oh, well, the Switch isn't powerful enough to run this. It could barely run on an Xbox One. It's like, you know, they have this game running on mobile phones in China. And my PC can play this game, and my PC is 6 years old. And it can play this game just fine. Way better than this system can. So if it'll run on that, it'll run on the Switch. May not look as pretty, but it can definitely run on the Switch. There's a dude. Oh! Just like that. Died. So yeah, SSD or any fast external hard drive if you're playing on an Xbox One and you're having trouble with your stuff loading on PUBG. It is not lag, it is the hard drive speed. So if anyone has tried this and had faster load times because of it, or if you think this game sucks or whatever the reason, just leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more stuff, please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.